me start the recording and let's go. Believe it's not this here. Alright, so objective. Evening. Alright, let's go. Just stream gubber. Really should have filled up on fuel there. But alas. Since I will be heading alright, that's where this letter is hideaway is. Okay. Hello, little crab. Dissected for knowledge. Chapter the Z Fisherman. Nope. Hold on, do I have a mirror catch box? I do not. I do have that though. I also feel extremely zoomed in. Alas, that's just how this game goes. Okay. Okay, if this jellyfish follows me any further, it dies. A vast eye, it knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. Excellent, excellent. Spin them a story. I have nowhere near enough terror for the constant companion to appear then. Oh well, something to do later. Matter of luck. The Z-Bat bats his luck. A gap-toothed stroker of airs. I'll agree. Leathery but lucky. Iron Factory Port, okay. Okay, compile port report. Yeah. Gain 1 new pages, 1 new terror, 1 memory distant shore, okay. Fun detecting artifactors project 7 stage and 12 double bone dice. Mark folds, settlement, nope. Can't get that from the road. How much? I have 70, okay, yeah. Excellent, that's another tile completely revealed. Oh, when I take 4 damage. Nope, don't know. Okay, souls, creative of human souls, okay. And Geo's there. A glorious dreadnought. 95, okay. Oh dear. I have appeared to have run out of food. Inspiration. Shops now. Storage geode. Compile port report. Yes. Grand geode. 1 vital intelligence and 50 supplies. Okay. Speak with summon. 1 extraordinary application. 25 terror. Lost 1 crew. Okay. Just spin Z story. Wait a minute. Hold. What? Wasn't that supposed to earn me a C story, not spend one? Whatever. Oh dear. Day by day, you all grow weaker. Each sip of fresh water is carefully rationed. Sailors squabble over scraps of leather. Each morning, bodies are found stiff and cold. The Z2 is hungry. A silver lining, black water closes over their tap-lined shrouds. At least there will be a little more left for the rest of you. Z2 is hungry. Yeah, give me your shops. Getting the concert sapphires. Let's see, inform governor, yeah. Charles Tasper in the east, yeah, I can do that. One custom, okay, yeah, there. Now I just need a vital intelligence. Rosegate now. Necro. Admiralty. Avid Horizon. Well, but at least we can do some. You know, honestly, I feel slower here. +5 torpedo components. I want want to like the underwater section, but currents feel kind of, scuffed. Do I literally have to go? Is that the north side of the port, I'm guessing? I have to, like, go in there to there. Riveting gameplay. This is literally just wasting my fuel intentionally. Look at just how much damage I took for no reason because I was impatient. It's like I swear this game. Okay, good. It's like, did that literally just take 4? Did I get a, yeah, speak to Tomato politics, medical career, increase your hearts, yeah. Okay. And to, like, go in there. Stupid birds. No, so you probably just better to ignore them. So there's no, port there, huh? Well, there's the ship up there for fuel. Oh, well, that's at least one more tile, completed. Alright, first, officers, surgeon, speak to. He has a soft voice, courteous, rarely makes eye contact, but often stares at other people's eyes from afar. Chat about science. Over a light of dinner of Z trout and bracket gruel. The nature of nature. Sunlight is, in a certain sense, literally, quite literally, law. Without sunlight, the Earth would spin off into space, and the absence of sunlight down here means the absence of a dozen laws. Death operates unreliably, though more reliably on the Z, as you know. Geography is uncertain and shifting, and dreams. He had grown animated. Now he seems distracted. He apologizes and composes himself. It was particular interest of mine, luminosity, the antiquity of the eye, the many liberations of night. Excuse me, this gruel is a little too rich for my tastes. Chat about politics, over roasted lizard and cabbage in the Conginian style. Freedoms. It's true I fell in with the restless elements. The usual reasons, of course. Watching the bazaar devour London year by year. The iniquities of the rich and the pities of the poor. But more than that, I thought London needed darkness. Do you know what I mean? I thought the city was safer in the dark. Do you understand me? I applied my arts to that end. If you do, I need to say no more. And if I don't, I shouldn't say no more. No, I need wine. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The haunted doctor has kept to himself since dinner. Perhaps some wine will help him unwind. He runs away. A new day. An interest strategic, or do they just enjoy hearing about London's miseries? Regardless, they permit you to dock. The day has just begun in the town square. A yellow-robed priestess plants a seed in a bed of black soil. No sooner has she patted down the soil than a tiny shoot pokes forth. By mid-morning it will be a sapling. By lunchtime a budding tree. By the evening and it will wither and fall. You must be back on your ship before then. Okay. Report, yeah, okay. The buzzing of the bees, climbing the stairs to the hill. Okay. A vernacular broker has a commission. His client has a task immodest but scriptural significant. He is conducting interviews. Answer. Hold on a second. I need to adjust myself. Okay. An interview with the vernacular broker. He meets you on the balcony of a shoreside coffee house. His handshake is effusive. His smile and cummerbund are broad. He urges you to squares of sticky mycolave and a tiny glass of black coffee sweetened with a sprig of mint. I trust you won't mind answering a few questions, he asks, opening a notebook, to ensure we're on the same page, so to speak. The interview is scandalously personal. What business has he to ask such things? Answer truthfully, though it means giving up a secret. Lie to him. There are things he doesn't need to know. An unexpected tactic. He blinks in surprise. Goodness, I must admit, I expected you to lie. Never mind, never mind. Knowing you as well as I do now, He studies his notebook, too embarrassed to meet you in the eye. I think we can do business. He orders a place except the vernacular broker's commission. He orders a plate of figs soaked in honey. Tell me, what do you know about the disciples of the thief of faces? Doing the prester's work, or snuffers do children and Londoners. Awful creatures. Eat candles, steal faces, erasing them is a sacrament. An associate of mine recently found one in Port Carnoline. But before he could expose it, he disappeared. Maybe the snuffer got him, or perhaps one of the port's spies. The place is stuffed with them. Your commission is to root out Port Carnoline snuffer, capture it, bring it back here. I'd like to ask it a question or two. He pops a fig into his mouth. Okay, let's catch one. Gain one outlandish artifact, okay. I did not read that. Let's assist at the anime. Whatever, let's try this. Sunless, okay, return. Return to your ship, okay. Also, I just realized I'm gonna have to go back to that, I need to go back here anyway, so yay. Also, I was thinking it was that place instead of this place, so goody. Whatever, I'm going. Screw off, birds. You're annoying me. Oh god, there's another set. Ugh. I still feel like I can out-heal it. The damage that's doing. Boom. Low-risk challenge, okay. Succeeded. Lost a fair bit of hull. Absolutely fair bit of hull. Okay, I'm gonna stop using that and instead use this. Since this turns supplies into hull, so. Okay, that's one. Is this. Well, that. I honestly think I'm just gonna use this instead. Feels more time efficient. Okay. The governor offers you sugared puffballs. Explains the work of the governor. Okay, tough challenge. Help Mamie's daughter search for her mother. This one's a slender lead. She's been seen wearing sapphires. The daughter shrugs. This is where sapphires come from. Look, you were heading this way anyway, weren't you? Weren't you? She was here last week, but you follow the daughter, stunned gaze. A woman in a lilac gown strolls past this tea shop. Her features bear an unmistakable resemblance to your officer. We should talk, says the daughter, quietly, quite calmly. The daughter assembles the rags of her composure with remarkable speed. Excuse us, she says. The daughter leaves with the woman in lilac. You see nothing of them the rest of the night, but in the morning the daughter returns, her eyes bright with purpose. Show me your tattoo, she demands. The unflinching eye, you mean this? Ah, the eye sees and the heart understands. My mother wouldn't tell me, but her other daughters know her secrets. The daughter's groom is not quite sane. My mother fortune aligns with the bazaar. That's how she came to learn the great signs, the tattoos no one wears. We must return to London. That is, please, can we return to London, please? That night, you walk beside the river serpents through the green and fevered jungle beneath an orange sun, in the company of a tiger. It watches you warily, humorous eyes. Speak with the tiger. I understand you've become involved in my daughter's intrigues. Well, you look like the sort who can take care of yourself, but let me repay you as best I may. Tiger Tales. This cat walks in the mirror mat marches at the edge of a dream. Consequently, it sees many and curious things through mirrors. It shares them with you as you walk with it beside the wreathing river. When you wake, you remember them clearly. One strategic information, one memory of distant shore, and one secret. Excellent. Okay. Enslaved an agent into Port Carnoline. The place is thick with spies. Who would notice another one? Once your agent is in place, you can tap your network for information, or use it to influence affairs here. Success. Your agent vanishes into the Carnoline crowds. Within the week, they'll have found lodging, friends, rivals, and victims. Okay. Find out what your spy needs. To improve the quality of your network, you'll need something. Find out what. Echoes. Money buys secrets, and occlusion an asset once forthcoming has grown receptive. Seek another opportunity. Perhaps you simply can't obtain what you need. Let the opportunity pass. Come back later. Sure. Bait. The lead was too good to be true. Yurika's procure nothing but heresy. Meanwhile, shrewd eyes watch from dark windows. Currents, diplomat agent. Liquor shops. Hold what I have to hold. I'm just, head north. Back to London, I guess. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to go all the way up there. Scroll back down that way. I think I'm gonna do that. Just so I can get that strategic information that I need for the element of dawn. Dock. Pick up a passenger. Eat, drink. Oh, that's right. That's why I grabbed all that, grab this. Drink Mary, and, wasn't there someone else here? Not you. Yeah, let's just do this, I guess. Calamity events. Shining bodies burst out from the pitcher plants around you. A thick mat of ants swarms you in ambush. Flee. One Zaylor twips and ants pour over him like oil. His screams pursue you through the trees. An abandoned fort. A half-fallen fortress of basalt blocks on a low hill. The creatures of the swamp have stayed clear. There is insufficient mud, perhaps. A respite. You mount a guard on the walls. Build a fire of stinking peat. Upend your boots to evict sulky tadpoles. The swamps around you respond with sobbing whoops and screeching creaks. But nothing shows itself. Time passes. Seething trees. Branches thrash, leaves foam. The trees here weep with fear. Onwards. On throughout the lancid shade of the groaning oaks. At the back, a Zaylor whimpers in fear. They're dying, someone says. They're dying. Then you're through. The grove of eyes. Huge willows, the grove was carpeted with moss. Where our feet crushed it, a sweet wild scent rose. The trees stirred. A peerless treasure. Parasitic soulless fruit, which grows on whatever tree takes its fancy. It cluttered on their trunks, like primitive eyes of a certain insect. We plucked it cautiously. Inside one fruit I found no stone, rather a diamond the size of the top joint of my little finger. But as I plucked it, the trees trembled again, and their roots began to rise from the mud. Be assured we did not remain. Okay. Was that it? A thrashing reptile rears from the swamp twice, a head at each end, a smothered scream. You lever your weapon and fire. The amphitheater retreats growling, Dark blood, but not before one of its jaws snatched a crew member. Crewman. Darkness between the trees. Come closer, the wind says in the branches. Here is peace. There is peace. In the dappled gray and black, nothing threatens you. A conversation between birds. Birds are rare in the neath, but the thicket here are full of feathered flutterings. The birds speak in human voices. Gossip. Your own voice echoes back from the low branches of a thorn cypress. You're speaking poetry, a limping line about the still waters of the swamp. Or rather, a blackbird with fierce, sad eyes is speaking poetry in your voice. You extend a hand, it hops calmly to land on your wrist, still declaiming. No one's orchard. The bark was sacrificed with marks resembling writing. A lump of flint lay at the base of the tree. Soulless fruit. Was the flint a tool or merely a rock? It was impossible to be certain with the soulless fruit too, which grew on the tree. They are parasitic and they will grow wherever they choose. But the colors mimic the bark. Perhaps this was their native tree. Impossible to be certain. Okay, let's do that. Notch 12, okay. Okay. Let's go. There's an island there that's still in shadow. Oh, that's a bit annoying, but oh well. Left her from the foredeck. Quaint. Only 61 tower, okay. Bring out the nets. Strange catch, excellent. Okay. Now it went underwater, huh? I got 34, okay. Failed, oh well. One hunting trophy, excellent. I feel like I need that for something or another. This is where I accidentally pressed 5 and regret it immediately. Report. Have the caviar resolve the dilemma. A cloaked man in a hippo mask stands surrounded by a pack of rodent soldiers. We caught this one sneaking around by the day it hesitated, its paws catching the shape of the pig mount's blue skintelette, whatever. What should we do with him, hairless advisor? Speak with Hippo. You know the ways of Visage better than most. A cursed envoy. He draws himself up to the full height. Flourishing best blessings be upon you, Frog. You stop him cold. Frog. Hippo speaks above his station. His mess denotes him little more than an exile. He has no authority. Hippo is chastised. 1,000 apologies, he whispers. I felt the light of the left eye that might buy me passage home. The eye will call to others, and they will bring jackals to this place. Do not tarry here once moth, lest the comforting shadows take you to. The rodents must decide a punishment that fits the crime. Taken away at gunpoint, the masked man puts up no resistance as the guard leads him away. We'll tie him down while we decide his face. Squeaks the aide, perched on your shoulder. We have no prison that can hold him, but our ropes are sturdy. I hope they are sturdy enough. Adequate, excellent. Give me that scintillant. Really wish that was a, 3, okay. 4, need like 12, was it? It was 12 for that element of dawn, right? Hold on, is this? Yes, it is. Okay. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna head straight towards London. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Honestly, if I had the capacity, I probably would grab some salt line, basalt or whatever, too. But alas, I do not. Challenge. Recurring nightmare watched. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. It gaze and folds your boat. You are transparent as glass. Go deeper into the nightmare. The eye wants to learn you. Well, let it. You'll learn the eye in turn. On across the sea. Beneath you the eye grows wide, the water begins to warm. To stern, remove your garments, it may soon be time to swim. +1 restful night, noon, 2 total. Okay. Okay, that looks like would be important if ports were not required to, disembark your ship. But alas. Oh dear. This is... If I can make it there, I'm good. If not, yeah. Oh wait, I got 31 fuel. I'm good. I mean supplies. I'll just, start doing that. Selected. Really? You can do this? This nonsense? Excellent. Diamond rock. Report. No recent news. Okay, watch the Covenant. Oh, reduced air. I actually want Okay. There's that guy. Excellent. Okay. There's plenty to get to port. So, yeah. Okay, right. Strategic one, which means I need to head north. So basically, stop here. A visit to the bazaar. She's down the gangplank as soon as she's docked. I need to talk to Benstock, she says. The land agent. The one at the bazaar. She hesitates. She bites her lip. Will you come with me? Go with her. Penstock's land agency. A modest office in a modest location. Out against the eastern flank of the bazaar. That spired fortress of commerce that towers over London. Penstock stoops like a clerk and coughs like a miner, but his eyes are very wise. The sundered sea. There's another sea beneath the bazaar, Pinstock declares. A paler sea. Yes, I would imagine you might make the bargain your mother made. Yes, I helped her go down there, but she took a terrible chance even then, and the bazaar is not well. Not now, are you certain? The daughter follows Pinstock back into the shop, to a ready lit grotto hollowed from the bazaar's carapace. A heavily chained cargo cage lift awaits you there. It must ascend into the most secret spaces of the bazaar. Pinstock's wicked, she says. He has an understanding with the bazaar. He let my mother pass through long ago to make her bargain. Now I will follow. Is it really such a terribly good idea? I've literally done none of this. I feel like... Is this good that I have done none of this, or bad that I have done none of this? Whatever. This is like 6 hours in though, so like... Take risks. Great. Great risk. Alright, let her go down under the bazaar. I want to match my mother, she says reasonably. I want to learn the great signs. The courier, the bazaar, is the only one who will teach me. I have to go. An assent. The cage rises, rattling into view. Your officer is shivering, caked with lumps of something like ivory-covered snow, but grinning brilliantly. The sundered sea, she cries, the bazaar. Oh, he is so much more than any bazaar. My mother, I have back what she took from me. She taps you playfully on the shoulder as you haul back the lift door. Thank you. Here's a little present I picked up on the shore. Did she get what she wanted? Oh yes, and so much more. I have one more tattoo now, but it's one that no one will ever see. Maybe's rifle, okay. Breath of relief, okay. Coming home, yeah, yes. Collect messages, yes, yes. A little present from the scholar. You've been so very helpful. I wanted to give you something for your next voyage. I bought it myself. 2 supplies. Need the... Let's see, Roswell first. Submit port reports. Heavy Rock. Bigmont Island. Iron Republic. Mangrove Colleges. Port Caroline. Grand Geode. Adams Way. Quakers Haven. No strategic information yet. Want to keep it. Corrals in the Wolfstack docks. There's no danger. Try to enjoy yourself. A marvelous night out. Sea shanties, fine food, and the warmth of a pub fire, and something more. A likely lass. She she tipsily claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like. And and when the evening ends, you're still together. An interlude. The next morning, she gives you a pewter locket. As you reach for it, she grips it briefly in her fist. Don't you dare forget me, she says. Yeah, let's see what's in them. Alright, jail vacation, okay. Welcome aboard. I'll get to work below. Perhaps I should change out the jacket first, of course. Pick up an agent. Okay, shop. First and foremost. Soul's fruit. Get out of here. Need that. This doesn't take up room, so I'll keep it. Get rid of that. Oh, that's an aft. Okay, mirrors, hearts. Iron, okay. Oh. I was confused why I was still carrying that. Okay. Yeah, to do. Okay, officers. Review, you. Wait. Chief engineer. You're the one I want to talk to. They are poison. I let most of them slip away peacefully, and Doppelludium still on their tongues. For that sop to my conscience, I am most ashamed of all. The blind flows of a haunted doctor talks candidly of his past, of a status that allowed him to the bedside of many of London's most infamous, and the black medicine bag that carried the tools of both his trades, doctor and anarchist poisoner. I was a fool, he adds, a child, just a boy on a crusade, drinking in the rhetoric of the Calendar Council, thinking myself more than a mere prisoner. What I did, and I do not regret, what through that I'd seen their true hearts before giving myself too freely to perdition. He wraps his leathery eye patch. The sound is hollow, sickly. It is a disappointment I well deserved. That the lady taught me that much. At least I. No, another time, perhaps. The hour goes late. I thank you for the company. Officers. Oh. Do you have any use of this? Offered the magician a mere catch box full of very angry dream snakes. No. No use to me. They're not royalty. Perhaps that's why he's in such a tearing hurry to leave the room. Perhaps you probably disturbed his composure. Okay. Absolutely reasonable. Right, I need the salt still. You cut her hair. For her surgery. On her shelf she keeps things preserved in alcohol or packed in oil, things she cuts from patients. Why do you have this tailbone? These are souvenirs, she says. Here's the petriskin from the palm of a woman's hand. I took it from her in order to cure her of the urge to adultery. Now she wears gloves, but she kept her marriage. There's more difficult work that I could be doing. She is playing her blade between her fingers. Did you know my mother operated on the bazaar itself? She cut away its clandent loom so that it would be at peace and not have to wander on and on. But the operation changed her. She got somewhat thicker on her skin. Okay. Okay, officers, you do. Okay, nothing from you. You need to go to that place. You have nothing. Okay. Shops. Give me fuel. We head north, gents. We head north to get the strategic information. Then we have to head south too. Great. Okay, at least we can get to the chapel light too. That ain't like a terrible thing to do, I guess. Okay. Recent news, excellent. I'll go with, you. On iron, excellent. Should go burr. Especially with that aft one making it unlikely to explode. Impossible, even. That's at least what it said on the 10, so... Of course, I'm not sure if it's worth having that thing about, so... Provide what you have promised, a family reunion. Your passenger has been taciturn, but now he breaks his silence. A word of advice, he says. Write your will carefully. Should you ask him what he means? Every time I die, my daughter inherits my estate, he says mournfully. Again, this time she had me fed to eels. Who knows what will be next time, but we do love each other. He watches the waving figure on the quay's side for a moment. It's always good to see her. His daughter pays you with a sheaf of banknotes. The whole tomb colonist watches her hand over the money in silence. They embrace rather cautiously. Okay. Dusty Glass and Rhine, first curator. Sure. Shops. Okay, hold. Where's the, not that one. Would it be in here? Okay, well, okay, there it is. Shepherd's Wash. That's, I'm still heading north, though. It's referring to there, or whatever. The map always feels a bit nonsensical to me in this game. But I want to fill it in, I guess. Keep it. Okay, now that I speak to... Okay, apparently I can still romance the, officers, which is interesting. Okay, okay. Mother, yeah, report. There, give. Old shops. Stygian ivory. Okay. Go deeper into the nightmare. On across the street. See. Okay, same. Alright, alright. Okay, let's see, all clear. Oh, agree to a damp request. Seeing your ship, a drowning approaches you with purpose. After a soggy exchange, it seems he seeks passage to the underspire of Shimsvander. A deal struck. Few return from Shimsvander, not because of the danger, but because of the cost of leaving. Still, your guest promises compensation to cover the trip and your safe departure afterwards. How generous. Bob report. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh shit, that's Mount Nomad. No. Okay. You. Not that. Port report, yes. Your sigil-ridden navigator races towards the chapel. This is the place. Hark, the bell. You chase within, the air is hushed. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it. The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with his professional air of a collector. But we will need your help in return. Pay a price. Right. Attend a service at the chapel. The great bell tolls. The few and ragged faithful gather for St. Arthur's lesson. Bring your offerings. Echoes in the chapel. Oh yes, the priest says, smiling. The drowned man hums tonight. His song like fish row clouds the water. He waits for the congregation's assent. We'll feel him in the harps of us, and if his tune is caught it will be raised to the sky where the bright bird pass. Hear the congregation cry out like birds, and the cries rattle into the rafters. And the air hangs sultry, and the gods no longer frown. At the end of the service you leave, your lips still wet and your stomach filled with secrets. You can grow rich on this diet if you live. Pay another price. The priest slips his arm around your shoulder. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. And in the morning perhaps you would like to join us for breakfast. A red-white smile. A new destination. The chapel's congregation are soft-footed. No one on board hears them come or go. In the morning a crewman's bed is empty. You divert your crew's concerns. Later you take part in a late, warm, red breakfast in the church's crypt. When you emerge with the smiling priest, your navigator hurries forward from a pew. The sigil, what does it mean? Who carved it on me? What did I do to deserve it? The smiling priest raises a hand. You are on a journey, my friend. Take one step at a time. I have seen your sigil before, carved in the ice at Frostfound. Go there, you will answer your first question that will lead you to the next. The navigator thinks are muted. He plods back to your ship. Before you leave, the smiling priest gives you a wink. Listen, I was not going to deal with coming all the way back up here again. Okay, average horizon, yeah, retrieve strategic information from here, but you were given a sign to look for. There is carved on one of the pillars of the dock. Please for clemency. Below the sign, an authoritative hand has carved this message. If you wish to return to London, if you seek the forgiveness of the Empress, if you will sacrifice all to make amends, record your name and crime. Below the names of murderers, traitors, hopeless villains who fled into exile. They made the icy pilgrimage here to the end of the world to prove their aspiration to return home. You record them all, the old and the freshly carved. The Admiralty will pick through the names and make their choice. Leave now, quickly. Okay. What is this? Okay, whatever. Deal with that later, if ever. Use. Descent Shores, one Z story, one moves in the great game. Okay, I'll just use this. Yeah, that's a whole column of shit I've never been to, huh? I also have like 2 people going to Shimshander too. God. Bring out the nets. Oh, excellent, excellent. Abyss. Need that for later. So that's 60 Terra, okay. No, you have too much health for me to bother with. Okay. And there's the north half of Frostbound, okay. Okay, sure. Oh, there's no port there, huh? Fine. Whatever, I still need to go to this camp anyway, so... Joy. Oh, I only have 2 supplies left. Frostbound. Frostbound, no more than... Okay, take tea. That's why lost. Alright then, let's I probably should have headed to Irene. In all honesty. Stern leopard, eagle, probably too. Nope. Okay, how do I still have like 0? Okay, there it goes up. Okay. Consort. I passed the... Yeah, this is the one place the one reason I dislike this place. It's like, no, you got to go to the other. Well, I mean, at least it has the whole no bridge to it, though, so at least it's that consistent, but fun. I forget 5. Okay, offer a gift to the Taiman. Taiman, whatever. Taiman, don't know. The clan is named for a sizable and ferocious fish of the surface. Okay. Taiman, okay. They have a fondness for drowning pearls for some secret clan ritual. Okay. An offering accepted. In the yellow chamber by the palace entrance, a masked functionary scrutinizes the pearls. Yes, she says. Even through the mask, she does not meet your eyes. She rises, turns, and leaves. Here's some more pearls. Good thing I bought all those pearls. Oh, every time we do this, I'm not like sure I cheated all this money in, but every time I do this, like, oh god, how much, how long, how many hours have I just saved myself? Plead your case with the Taiman. The Taiman clan has long controlled the white and golds. The loyalty service who watch the Kangunians and foreigners alike. If they're convinced your intentions are good, they may be lenient. Oh. Lost 4, gained 2, okay. A masked functionary hears your request in the Grey Chamber. We will consider the matter, is all she says. Okay, I need 5, so each one is 1, so... Oh my god, I might not even have enough. Like, yeah, no, that would just, might actually... Okay. I need, like... I really hope this is all these are used for, too. Okay. 6. Once more. Die. Nope, I need to do this one more time. Okay. Petition access for the Nephrite Quarter. The Clan of Leopards grants the trade license to foreigners. A grand ceremony. The effusive official is today attended by 3 servants and a blue priest, each carrying a candle of a different color. He speaks a formula in Kangian in Greek and in one of the languages of the Elder Continent. You are anointed with oils and presented with a pair of sharkskin gloves. The blue priest admits you to a slightly less debased echelon of forgiveness and blesses you in the name of the deep blue heaven. After that, you start filling in forms. Okay. Now let me get less sus. Two masked functionaries hear your quest. They confer briefly. One of them marks the papers in front of him. They wait for you to leave. Okay. Shops, nothing there. Okay. Let's see everything I just obtained before I end this recording and switch over to the Binding of Isaac, the Flash version. I'm really hoping for supplies, in all honesty. Supplies sound pretty good. Okay, hires crew, time not there, cons heart, Oh, enter the Nephrite Quarter. You have the token that permits you to enter the Nephrite Quarter and buy directly from the Canite merchants. Okay, hire crew, purchase fleet fuel at it. Very chancy thing. Okay, casket, okay, 2. Excellent. Oh my god, I can literally buy... Oh, there's the romance literature. Excellent. Story aquarium, okay. Officials, First officer, mirrors and veils. Mirrors and pages. Need the veils. Okay. Okay, story, Conhard. Oh, I have one on, huh? Okay. Okay. Who, is it you? Yes. Okay. Listen, depending on how this goes, I'm probably just gonna head north towards the Ireme and just buy it. Absolutely disgusting amount of sacreds. Like, straight up. Okay, that's, yeah. Alright, let's end off on this. Success. Your agent sends a message via a bat courier. They have found lodging contacts possibilities. Okay, find out what your spies need. Bait. No. Hell no. Absolutely hell no. Your cunning is required. A craftsman, if you want to retire from sailing, offers one spy. You've found your niche. Perhaps it's flattery, but you've done well enough. Gained one move in the great game, sorry. Okay. Modest challenge, 72. Diplomatic blessing. Okay. Spies are more superstitious even than sailors. This one awaits an omen. This is a scarf from a traveler lost in the east. This is a clock repaired on Irene. This is the dream that Zolt has sent you, whispered in the ear of your agent. Maybe nothing but delusions, but it's what your agent wanted. When she's finished weeping, she goes about her business. All shall be well, and all manners of things shall be well. Okay. Your cunning is required. Oh, okay. So that's what that is for. Okay. Okay. There. And that's annoying, but this is where I'm going to end this game for the night before switching off to Isaac in the stream. So time for the shill shit for the video. YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Twitch, follow my Twitch. Twitter, follow it. And night all.